Good morning, YouTube. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Not as sunny and bright here as my last video, a little gloomy and overcast. But I hope you're having a blessed day. This is Tuesday. Something we hadn't done in a long time is a new tool Tuesday. Actually going to look at two tools today. I want to show you two different tools I've had come in. This tool I've had for a while, but this is the first time that I've actually had a chance to use it, that you could watch it. And we're going to look at the Milwaukee M18 Impact Driver. And this one has a neat little feature on it. I'll show you in just a second. I've got this wheel cleared using the trailer aid. That's a handy little tool to jack up your tires. I had to put a board under it because the ground's so soft it kept wanting to sink. Super bright LED right there. You have 1, 2, 3, and then this feature right here. And what that feature does is when it gets the bolt loosened, it drops the speed down and then just barely backs it off. You'll see it right here as we undo this tire. Super good looking tool. A lot of weight to it. Now it is heavy. It's a heavy tool. It's the 1/2 inch. All right, I'm going to show you this little feature right here, the way it backs it off. You see it slow down once it breaks it loose. Dropper number 2 for purposes of this video. Number 2 stays the same speed. You notice that number 3 kind of, or the number 4 spot right here, kind of has that hit to it. 3's just no problem, like nothing to it. Now we'll go back to that 4th setting. It's pretty slick. We will take a look at that again when we put the tire back on. But let's go look at another tool. Tool number 2 is this. This is the Milwaukee Plastic Pipe Shears. It is an M12 tool. I ordered it tool only. Let's open it up. So the only thing in the box is this. Here, I've got a little M12 battery, which goes in right there. It is a little heavy. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but anytime something is rugged or powerful, most of the time it has a little bit of weight to it. It has with it an Allen wrench that's back here in the back end. And that is for, push it back in, to undo this nut if you need to change those shears. Okay, let me demonstrate now how this thing works. Now you'll notice they've got some safety features are showing right here. Do not stick your fingers in there. On the other side, do not stick your fingers in there. It will cut them off. So you can do this one of two ways. You've got a direction button for the down. Now you can only do it one way, but you have to push this safety right here over, and you can do it either, push it that way or you can push it that way, either one. So you can work it left-handed or you can work it right-handed. So you push that button over, you squeeze the trigger, and down she goes. Now if you want to do it with the motor to bring it back, you switch this lever over, push the safety, and pull the trigger up, and it will work. Push it over, the safety right here, pull the trigger, and it goes down. Now if you want a quick way for it to come back, you can just hit this button right here, and it will come back. You don't have to push the safety or anything like that. You just push this button, boom, and it comes back. And then, so you don't have to move, you know, the forward and backwards if you don't want to. So it is a little bit tricky, but they did it for safety. Is, you know, you can do it either way. Like I can move this way and take this, the left hand, push that over and pull the trigger. I find sometimes I work this a little better left-handed than I do right. Then you can switch, hit the release, boom. Well, you may ask, why did you buy that? Well, two reasons. If I'm cutting PEX pipe or something like that, I'm usually using something like this. And these are very hard to open. It takes two hands to open them. And then, so if you've got your pipe in one hand, you got to lay it down, pull these open, and then start to work them. Works good, but a little difficult sometimes and uneasy. The other reason that I bought it is this is what I normally cut pipe with. And so, if I'm working inside a house and I've got to cut pipe, this makes a mess. And then you've got to hold the pipe, or I've got to put it on a table, hold it, then all of my mess goes down in the floor, or you find yourself doing this. And then you see the burrs, and you've got to clean that off. And my table right here has got all kinds of white crumbs on it from cutting that pipe. A lot of times when I'm doing this, I'm like, and I don't know what the professional term for this is, stick plumbing, hard plumbing under a sink. Because in my rental properties, I've gotten to where I'm doing that, because the ones that, you know, you put them together in the traps and you screw them together and you got the little washers, I find that those are getting hit all the time with people putting stuff under the sinks. Sometimes they notify me they're leaking, sometimes they don't. And I find that, you know, my cabinets are rotting out or they're getting water damage and things like that. So I've started just stick plumbing them, hard plumbing them, so that I don't have to deal with that. If they get clogged up, of course, you've got an 1.5 inch pipe, and that's what I'm usually using to stick plumb them. And that's a pretty good sized diameter pipe, and I find that I don't have a lot of trouble with these stopping up. So I was hoping that it would be simple to do this and be a lot cleaner to take this, and you lay this pipe down, square in, you know, down flat and flush in there, hit your trigger, hit the release, boom, it comes back open, pull that over, and that one's straight. Man, just simple and easy. Look how clean and flush that is. So that's why I bought that. It shows your batteries right here, how much battery you got, but it doesn't stay on. I'm sure not to really wear on your battery. Okay, PEX pipe. I do a lot of PEX pipe cutting. This is 3/4. I've got half out there, but it's in a big roll and I didn't want to get it off. So this is some 3/4 I've got. Let me give you a view like this. Slick. Boy, that is slick, boy, and it cuts it off good. My tire should be done. Let's go put that back on. Let's take a last look at the impact. All right, we got the tire back on. Let's ready to tighten this thing up. So gun's got some power. Guys, that's New Tool Tuesday. Thank you for joining in. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. I've got to go dig now. That'll be on another video. Thank you for watching, guys. This has been New Tool Tuesday.